Kamla's wedding to the Prabhakar family was a grand affair, filled with joy, music, and laughter. She was welcomed warmly into the family, her new life seemingly filled with promise. However, within days of her marriage, strange occurrences began to disrupt the household's tranquility. It started with subtle changes in Kamla's behavior. She grew distant and cold, her warm smiles replaced by an unsettling blank stare. She would mutter to herself, her eyes wide with fear or rage. One evening, during dinner, Kamla suddenly stood up and hurled a plate across the room, narrowly missing her husband, Rajesh. Terrified, the Prabhakars called a doctor. After a thorough examination, the doctor declared Kamla perfectly healthy. There was no medical explanation for her erratic behavior. Unsatisfied and increasingly frightened, the family decided to seek spiritual help. They contacted a renowned priest, known for his skills in exorcism. The priest arrived, his demeanor grave and composed. He listened to the family's account and agreed to perform the ritual. As he began the exorcism, Kamla's body convulsed violently. Her voice, now deep and guttural, echoed through the room, chilling everyone to the bone. "Who are you?" demanded the priest. Through Kamla, the spirit spoke, revealing a horrifying truth. "I am Neha, Rajesh's first wife. I was murdered by this family because I refused to give them dowry." Gasps of shock and horror filled the room. The spirit continued, detailing how the Prabhakars had conspired to kill her, making it look like an accident. Her vengeful spirit had now returned, possessing Kamla to exact her revenge. As the ritual progressed, the spirit's wrath intensified. One by one, the members of the Prabhakar family fell, their lifeless bodies collapsing to the ground. The air grew thick with a sinister energy as Kamla, under the spirit's control, delivered the final blow to Rajesh. When the exorcism ended, Kamla collapsed, unconscious. The priest, the only surviving witness, watched in grim silence. Kamla eventually regained consciousness, her memories of the horrific events hazy. The priest explained everything to her, the terrible truth leaving her in a state of shock. The authorities were called, and Kamla, unable to prove her innocence, was declared mentally unstable. The court, unaware of the supernatural events, sentenced her to a mental hospital for treatment. The priest, bound by his vows and fearful of disbelief, kept the true story to himself. In the quiet halls of the mental hospital, Kamla would often sit by the window, staring blankly into the distance. The only person who knew the truth was the priest, who carried the burden of the dark secret with him, a constant reminder of the horrors hidden behind the closed doors of the Prabhakar household. If you like this video, subscribe our channel.